2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay, I thought
Monday.
he said Monday.
Like
My
mundane
bad.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Okay.
Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Brooklyn, New York, as the Nets take it to the hardwood here at the Barclays Center. Looking at Toronto, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Jamari Carroll is out there with P. Then there's Champ. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Dragic in the point guard. Shot clock at 5. 11 feet away. Rebounded by Greg Monroe.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Now here's Harden. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound, Nets. And Hibbert with the block. 3-on-3. Releases from 15. Shot is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. Really known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Irving passes to Harden. Griffin a screen on Carroll. Harden kicks to Griffin. Monroe outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Dragic. Passes it to Champ. From 20 feet out. Brooklyn with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And you know, Greg, both would love to get the upper hand early. This game to me is psychological as much as anything. I mean, a win here provides that edge you're looking for.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hibbert with the screen. Pass to Champ. Jumper off the screen. Rebound by Monroe.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to Boston.
Yeah, and really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game, because I just thought the effort was lacking.
They just couldn't hit on anything that worked for them, no matter what approach they used.
That's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks, Doris. 4 on the clock. The three from Harden. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Dragic. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. Hibbert with the screen. The dish to Carroll. Back to Dragic. The pass to Champ. Stolen by Harden. And Johnson now top of the key. Can't cash in from close range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Dishes it to Dragic. The three. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And it was a very public falling out between Goran Dragic and the Suns front office. That was a real tense few weeks there before ultimately he was traded.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Harden dishes to Irving. Picked by Griffin. Monroe with a screen on Dragic. Irving against Dragic. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And, of course, Dragic was traded to Miami last season. Said he felt betrayed by the Suns front office, which spurred him wanting out of Phoenix and to South Florida.
Yeah, you know what? We'll never know the whole truth about that situation, but Dragic said they told him one thing with personnel and did something else.
Now Dragic. James Harden missing on the three. There's the screen, and it's Dragic off the drive. And Roy Hibbert, the bucket on the assist by Dragic.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now, here is Irving. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Boston. Screen by Monroe. Irving passes to Monroe, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Passes to Champ. Hibbert with a screen on Harden. Champ the pass to Pete. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Toronto shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now, here is Harden. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Here's Griffin. Good. Griffin's got his first points of the game.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Dragic kicks to Hibbert. Pass to Champ. Carroll, no one around him. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Nets leading by 3. Right side Irving. Monroe with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for P. First in assists, first in steals, and he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league. 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
And I think we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. I mean, he maximizes every possession and just shreds defenses.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And they've gotten good looks, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Now here's Scola. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's P, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Nets with the lead. Irving with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Picked by Griffin. Irving kicks to Harris. High post try. Shot is no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. P passes to Joseph. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Joseph's got his first points of the night.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Stolen away. And Griffin sends it back. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball. Tipped away. And it's blocked.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Joseph, that's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here is Harden, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Joseph with the ball, covered by Irving. Pass to Carroll. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And that's now 6 points for P. Nets trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find some, you're right. Fast break Toronto. Here's Joseph. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Irving kicks to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now here's Joseph. He has 6. Screen by Scola. 6 on the shot clock. And Joseph kicks to Carroll. Rejected by Harris. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Raptors.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Booker comes in for Blake Griffin, and it's Mills in for Irving. The Raptors also changing it up. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for P, and it's Henderson for DeMarre Carroll. Good on the second free throw. And here is Joseph. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside, Scola. There's a good screen. Screen by Scola. Shot off the screen. And no good as it rattles out.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now, here is Harden. Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Listen, James Harden, clearly the front runner for the best shooting guard in the NBA. Arguably in the conversation for the best player in our league. And listen, he's a league leader in scoring a season ago. He's a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
That's good from Harris. And James Harden really an offense unto himself, as Greg was just talking about. They had a stat which combined three-pointer made and three-point makes created with the pass. Harden was first, and Clark, it wasn't even close.
Well, that was a mouthful in terms of breaking down those analytics, but I tell you what, he does a great job of attacking and finding teammates for threes. I can put it simply that way.
Harris missing again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Champ, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Brooklyn trailing. Now Mills. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Booker. Good.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. There's a good screen. Feeds it to Henderson. Now here's Joseph. D right on him. This one for three. But they'll get another chance. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Mills with it, picked up by Joseph. And Mills kicks to Millsap. It's Harden with the drive. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Harden's got his second basket of the game. The feed to Henderson. And there's the pass to Champ. Patterson, the screen. Kicks to Henderson, passes it to Champ. Beyond the arc. That's good. Champ's got 7 points in the game. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Toronto ahead, up 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it. Come on with it.
And power forward Patrick Patterson getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being a sound player, a guy who's not all about himself, who puts his team first and who works hard and who doesn't talk back, who doesn't do the negative things. He's a team player, he's a team guy, and he works hard.
Patterson, Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yeah, Velcro valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Dragic is out there at Corey Joseph. Then there's Patrick Patterson. Then it's Henderson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 down low. Now here's Dragic. Here's Patterson. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Patterson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Raptors. Nets trail by 3. Here's Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Johnson kicks to Mills. From deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice physicality displayed by Monroe to set that shot up.
Now here's Dragic. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back. Trading
spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Now here's Johnson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Screen by Monroe. They set the pick. The dish to Mills. Toronto grabs the miss.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And Joseph kicks to Hibbert. Dragic with a wide open look. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Dragic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors. Mills with it. He kicks it to Booker. Joe Johnson on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. That's good. Johnson's got 6 points.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Dragic with it, picked up by Harris. Henderson, no one around him. The offensive rebound. Hibbert kicks to Joseph. Patterson, the screen. Dishes it to Henderson. Dragic left side. It's Henderson on the wing. Toronto working the ball around now. And that one comes up a bit short. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Harris dishes to Mills. Screen by Monroe. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Here's Booker. And that one's good. Booker's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He talked to his guys about the importance of functioning as a unit, not as individuals, and on the need to help each other find open shots on the perimeter. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And you see the way Blake Griffin plays. He is a force. Very hard to contain him when he gets in close just due to his strength and activity.
Here's Dragic from outside, and the shot is good. Dragic has got 5 points now this quarter. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
And the basket by Harris. For Griffin and his ability to create contact close, he's been called a bull in a china shop, something that I think Clarkey embraces.
Yeah, I think he'd rather be the bull than the china in that situation because of his strength and physicality. And I think that's the right mentality to have as a power forward.
Here's Henderson following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Hibbert with the screen. Pass to Pete. 5 on the clock. Connects on the 9-footer. P's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Dragic against Irving. Pick by Griffin. Goes up off the pick. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Yeah, he was not to be denied on that possession.
And that one's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Irving. Monroe outside. He dishes it to Harris. On the wing, Irving. Takes a 3. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
Dragic, and again, it's Toronto converting.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Irving passes to Johnson. Harris kicks to Monroe. From 8, and that one hits back iron.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Henderson dishes to Hibbert. Here's Dragic from outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Hey guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with the wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nets. Harden comes in for Harris. Raptors also changing it up. Scola comes in for Roy Hibbert. And Champs subbed in for Gerald Henderson. 3-pointer. No luck. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one offseason. I'll tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed. And here are the Raptors now. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And here's Carroll. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Open shot. Dragic. Rebound, Brooklyn. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now Irving. He feeds it to Harden. Screen by Monroe. Fires for 3. Harden, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Off the left rim and out. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Griffin kicks to Millsap. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Millsap's got his second basket of the night. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Carroll. There's the pick. Here's Champ. Screen by Scola. Carroll passes to Champ. That's good. Champ's got 9 points.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Brooklyn's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Irving dishes to Harden. Feeds it to Griffin. Puts it up from 12. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Inside, Millsap with the steal. Here's the break. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 12. And the rejection by Monroe. Champ. Rebound by Monroe. That's leading by 3. Irving drives in. The feed now to Monroe. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Dragic has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Outside Irving. Screen by Monroe. Shot clock at 6. Back to Harden. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Scola to the wing right side. Here's Champ, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Talk about a terrific game for Champ. He has 11 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
Booker, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Irving. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Toronto. Corey Joseph comes in for Goran Dragic. And so he makes both from the line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The Nets with the lead. Now here's Mills. And the pass to Millsap. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. James Harden is second.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Baseline try. Paul Millsap with the rebound. And for the Nets, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And Mills kicks to Millsap. Again, Millsap missing. Toronto's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
For Toronto, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. He's off on the first.
Looking at the numbers for P, 10 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
He's off on the second.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Now here's Joseph. 6 points for him. Patterson, the screen. Off the screen. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got 8.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Harden inside the three-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Nets lead by 3. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hey, Kevin, I've got Joe, and you started out with a great first half and seemed to have that extra boost in your game tonight. Did you feel you needed to take on a bigger role?
I'm just trying to be more assertive, man, on both ends of the court. You know, I think everybody has to step up, so I'm just trying to do my part.
An assertive Joe is an effective Joe. Thank you. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
See, Ernie, this is what I'm talking about. You know, I was the king of this. See, you got to pound that ball in the paint, and they were doing that. I like to see more of the same in the second half. Don't start shooting jumpers now.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.